Well, 4 nines fine gold is just a small step up from 3 nines fine gold. From late 1982 onwards, the Royal Canadian Mint began minting 4 nines fine and it never looked back. So that's a good indicator that the market prefers 4 nines fine golds. I've got both 99.9 and 99.99 specimens here, and I do prefer the latter. It all comes down to personal preference, because both of these choices are fine, get it? People think that 4 nines fine scratches more easily, and the god-awful gash on the 1985 ounce does make a point. But truth is, there is little difference between the purities. If you want to understand how they get to that, it's simple, only it's not. But according to the Royal Canadian Mint, when refining to 999 plus gold, you take the cast gold anode and place it into the appropriate acid-based electrolytes, then set up a titanium cathode to attract the gold. Then apply an electric current to the anode, dissolving the gold and other trace metals into the electrolytes, and then attracting the gold to the charged cathode. And finally, collect the gold that has formed around the cathodes to cast into bullion products, and keep any trace elements that have settled for future gold recovery. And that's chemistry. Gold is a very important element and a store of value, so choosing golds which will not tarnish because of the incredibly low copper content is always a win. Although 22 karat gold, aka 91.7% or even 90% pieces, can display some problems at times, even at the time of minting, that probably won't happen to 4 nines fine. Gold is non-reactive and does not rust. It's the Chuck Norris of metals. You can bury it, shoot it, get it wet, it won't matter. Even with lower purity than 9999, it's still very resistant. But I do think that 5 nines fine gold is overkill. Gold just hit an all-time high of 2,500 and something last week, so investing in it just gets better and better. It will appreciate more. Maple leaves come in fractional sizes, and the quarter ounce one is the smallest size with an okay low premium. But you must get the full ounce. Now we're talking, quite the hedge and the store of value. Let's take a look at these. Now, since the design is pretty much the same, the 3 nines fine one does contain an engraving of Elizabeth II and a $50 face value. That's Canadian dollars, by the way. 1980 is the year of mintage. Other sides, Canada and the leaf. Purity and fine gold are written on it. The quarter ounce was minted in 1982 and the face value is $10. The reverse shows the purity, which is 4 nines fine. The 1985 is the same as the 82, except it's also 4 nines fine. New leaves have new security features, and I will recommend those, but vintage ones are quite nice. Since the video is coming to an end, I would like to complain about YouTubers that show coins from a mile away. Please hold it closer to the camera and zoom in just like me. Show me the money. Come on now. Happy investing to all. And September is coming. You know what that means? A Fed meeting. And I think that Friday is a day which will yield more information because of a speech coming our way. Stay informed. Please subscribe. Gold is magic, and I attempt to bring you the best content. Thank you so much, and no, I'm not an advisor.